Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever you find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world we're in, this is another scene for Unmask Orlando. This evening we set our scene in the haven of one Alexandra Diamond. And this evening we are awaiting the arrival of, well, a young Malkavian. As he has some information about some recent rumors that have, God damn it, Nelson. Throwing off my fucking flow. As there
I
have
had
been some
fun.
recent rumors about Eve Wright. It's come out that she is supposedly a salubri, a bloodline of infernalists and soul suckers, according to most of the Camarilla. But I will let our players do their intros.
You guys hear a knock on the door.
Oh, wait, let me intro that you're gonna come here because, you know,
Okay.
uh, Arjun?
Yes. Arjun is dressed as he is on his overlay.
Good. Um, John will be coming over in a little bit. You heard these rumors about Eve?
I have.
Yeah,
I've been ignoring them.
apparently he's here to clarify upon those. But to
I
be fair, the rumor came from Theodius, so I'm assuming.
I doubt anything about it is true.
Well, we'll see what John has to say. I mean, it might not be true, but still, we should listen to their side.
I'll shrug. I suppose.
I guess he'll be here any minute now. She will check on her watch, see what time it is.
You hear a knock on the door as you check your watch.
Oh, right on cue. Alex will go to the door, open up. Hello, John dear. Come on in.
Hello.
And
Yes.
she'll give him a hug.
Mm-hmm. He'll just stand there while you hug him, and he'll like just stand there like a tree or something.
Yeah, like a dogwood tree.
Yeah.
Now there's company, so Arjun will put on a shirt.
Yeah, because he's already uncomfortable enough, right? Please, John,
um.
come in.
Yeah. Thank you.
Have a seat at the couch.
He'll do so. He's like holding his bag and fiddling with the trunk of his bag, just waiting for you.
I can actually picture this. This is disturbing. She'll go and plop herself on the couch too, and next to Arjun.
I he kind of like gazes at you and gazes at Arjun, like looking at you with his eyeball just shifting between the two of you. Hi, we didn't think, never mind. We would like to speak to you about, Evie and the rumors and,
Yes, we already assumed that the rumors were bullshit coming from
yeah,
the source they're coming from, but it's good to have a clarification anyway, so.
I, I just don't want anything to happen to her. We would like it if she if we would like it if you would come to the Elysium, he said, if we could clarify it with you too.
Don't need to fear anything here, John. You're among friends here, so.
Hmm. I don't even know if I should be sharing this information with you two, but if it will help her out in clearing her name somehow, then we would happily share it.
Well, in the, you know, interest of full disclosure here, none of us is really pleased with Theodius claiming praxis, so anything that would discredit him is a plus for us. So,
Who even is this person? We have never heard of him. I don't know him, or
he's the
it's
Toreador
probably
Primogen, very old, a very traditionalist, very prickly.
okay. W- We, I would like to say that the rumors, as you have said, are false. We know this for a fact. We can always tell which are not of us. And
Let's start from the beginning, though. How did this rumor start? I'm assuming it has something to do with the incident at the club.
I, I don't know how the rumor started. I just, we just want to make sure that nothing happened to Eve. We can tell you how it might have happened, but I don't know if it's true.
Well, Adelaide mentioned that Callum wouldn't have made it if not for Eve, so I'm
Yes.
assuming she did something.
Okay, there is a reason why the rumor has started, I suppose, is because it is no lie that she could. Uh, she looks at Arjun and looks at you. If I tell you, you won't tell anyone, correct?
It will stay between the. And he'll look at the three of them and the bag. Four of us in this room.
Uh, she has been mentoring me, and she has told me about how she was taught how to use the power of the salubri. I assume that is why the rumors have started.
Well, I assume it is something that Theodius would use to gain political points. However, I don't think it will work in his favor
I
if
just want.
we, of course, if we treat it cautiously and intelligently.
We don't want anything to happen to Eve. She's been very kind to me, and we would like it if you would come with us to the Elysium that was proposed by these Rimogen if we oppose him.
Well, listen how this is going to go down. Adelaide is going to be challenging his claim at the Elysium.
Who
Myself
is
will be.
Adelaide?
She's another Toreador elder, one who is a lot more progressive, and Callum is her pet. Eve saved him. She wouldn't do anything to harm Eve. Quite the contrary, she owes her quite a lot at the moment.
You see him
Myself,
nodding?
myself will be arriving with the rest of my clan. However, I know that there is connections between my clan and Eve, so I suppose this is up to Brad.
I know, we know that we are Well, we don't have any sway in this area, and this is why we have come here for your help, just in case something goes awry.
I
And
think might have more sway than you think. Not individually, but as a whole. And of course, don't forget that Eve's own child is the Moldavian primogen.
I was thinking that if that's the case, wouldn't this Drimogen, uh, this Toreador person think that we are hiding something, and he'll blame
Well,
our Primogen as well?
from where I see it, he's hurling accusation towards another primogen that are baseless.
Jonathan
And
feel a hand on his shoulder.
You see John like looking around, like on his behind him to his side, and then after a while he just stops and looks back to the two of you.
are you okay, John?
Yes. Continue. You were
So
saying something?
I believe your primogen has every right to go and address those accusations that are hurled against your clan. And I believe that you will find that your clan has more support than you think.
That is good. I That is one of the reasons why we came to talk to you, to get more support if and to know if you will support us.
I personally will. I know for a fact that my clan's elder also will. So I believe we can convince the rest of our clan to also follow suit with that. After all, clan unity is very important at the moment, I believe. So I don't think you have anything to fear from us.
That is good.
I don't know how the rest of the Camarilla will react, honestly. I know that at least those of us that are trying to create change around here will be more than willing to be supportive and understanding of the situation.
We just hope that whatever happens, the Eve will be fine and nothing bad will happen through spite of this primogen. Mm,
Well, we'll have to make sure first that Theodius knows his place then.
I was thinking that maybe I should hire the Irishman to stock Evie's house just for until it's normal again.
I don't think that this would be a good idea.
Mm,
In fact, yes,
That wouldn't be a good idea, John.
I'd leave Evie alone. She's more capable of keeping safe.
Yes, I believe that would mean that Mr. Thomas will perish, either by someone else or by Eve herself. So let's not do that. But
I
believe me, Eve herself is powerful enough to stop herself, Theodius. I have no doubt of that. What worries me is what steps has Theodius taken outside of our little city here.
What do you mean?
Like, if he truly believes that she is an infernalist, maybe he can contact, you know, the higher ups of the Hour Tower, the inner circle, and whatnot. If that happens, maybe
Just
we
see
can.
John like look into the distance with like the shock of horror on his face.
John feels a little squeeze on his shoulder.
You see him look to his left again.
This time he actually sees kind of a almost transparent version of Evie. It's pretty clear
He
she's
like
not actually there.
hmm John like looks to the left and then his mouth like opens like shock and then he like tries to slowly turn to you guys and trying to gauge if you could see what he's seeing.
Can we?
Yep, it is an astral projection.
Okay, that is creepy.
Wait,
Good,
you can see it too? You can see her too.
I'm astral projecting, dear.
good evening. And he'll
Ah,
bow.
hello, Eve. Um, I guess that's
I suppose I should clear some things up.
well, should I consider this an improvement to just coming physically
I suppose so.
unannounced again? I mean, it's good that I'm generally friendly and welcoming, but
John's like gonna start to sit properly.
this
She,
keeps
she
happening.
smiles a little bit as he does that.
This keeps happening.
Good. Proper posture is important.
hmm So please, since I guess domain matters to no one around here, apart.
Technically, there is no domain. No prince, no domain.
That might be so, but this apartment here is my legal property. That must count for something.
Keep in mind, I'm not actually here.
Yeah, loopholes.
Go ahead. Stick your hand through me. I'm not actually here.
I think you're missing the point a little bit, but I'll. We have bigger fish to fry at the moment, so
She would
say for now we'll let
take
it.
off a headband that she has on. I will show you why he seems to think I am a salubri. At which point she opens up her third eye.
Well,
That's interesting.
yeah. From what I have heard, this is only something that can happen to Salubri and Tremere, if I'm not mistaken.
It only happens to the Tremere because they ate almost all of the salubri.
Well, I'm not very clear exactly on the history behind that. I'm not that knowledgeable. I just know that
Everything you've heard about the salubri is propaganda spread by Clan Tremere.
history is written by the victors. That's how it always
Yes, it
is.
is. And as she starts talking about the Tremere and the Salubri, she starts spinning a ring on her left ring finger.
So
Fucking usurpers.
I'm assuming that you were around when all this happened?
I
Or
was.
so why don't you tell us what really happened then?
The Tremere didn't start out as kindred like us. They were awakened mages. House Tremere of the Order of Hermes. Their leader, Tremere, wanted more. He wanted immortality. And so they found a way through magic to become like us, but not entirely like us. When they did, it broke whatever inside them was capable of magic. For a long time, they were considered nothing but a bloodline, like any supposed clan without a progenitor would be. So they diablerized Saulot. The leader of the
I'm gonna roll kindred lore.
No. You wouldn't know about any of this. This is all
If I have heard any of the names or anything like that, I don't know.
yeah. Well, you would know
Give me
about
difficulty.
Tremere at least.
Give me difficulty.
I'm gonna set it at diff 8, minimum threshold of 3 successes.
Well, there you have it.
You have heard of the name Saulot, but as far as you know, he was a heretic.
Hmm.
A heretic who believed that you could overcome the beast.
Okay, please go on.
And when they diablerized Saulot, the salubri fractured. The warriors, they wanted revenge, vengeance for what Tremere had done. The healers, well, they wanted to turn the other cheek, as it was what Saulot would have wanted. And after the diablerization of Saulot, Tremere became an official clan and began their propaganda war against the Salubri. Labeling them as soul suckers and infernalists. Simply out of misunderstanding of what their abilities could do.
But did they not have a way to prove those claims and accusations? Or that didn't really matter?
It didn't matter. Because once they started the propaganda war, they also started diablerizing every member of Clan Salubri they could find. In modern nights, only about 7 members of Clan Salubri are active at any given time.
I thought they no longer existed, to be honest with you.
They're still here. They hide, though.
That's quite understandable.
Often posing as Toreadors or Malkavians, as we tend to share some of our gifts of the blood. The astral projection that I use was a gift that they share. But yes. And as to how I have the third eye, it is because I learned their gift, as it was once called Valeran. The healer version, not the warrior. I'm no warrior, but my husband was.
I think I understand. I also
Yes.
understand that you took a great risk presenting this gift of yours in front of certain individuals.
If I hadn't, the Venture Primogen would be dead,
Oh yes, I understand.
and I couldn't sit idly by.
I understand how to tackle with it. However, is what we need to.
Oh, there are ways I could prove just how much of a Malkavian I am. There are certain gifts that, well, not many outside of Clan Malkavian know.
If Theodius has informed,
If he has informed Clan Tremere, I will be hunted like a dog.
well, I wouldn't expect him to inform the Tremere, honestly. That would be too low even for him.
Oh, I mean the Tremere higher-ups.
Yeah, he has no love for the Tremere.
Of course not, but he knows what happens when the Tremere get word of a kindred with three eyes.
And the rumor has already been spread. I've heard of it and I've only been back here for a few nights.
Hmm. Then I suppose I should expect the Tremere to be knocking on my door any day now. Unfortunate,
Let's hope not. I mean,
because I do so hate to inflict madness upon someone, but I will not let the truth die with me.
well,
Won't
on my
House Ventru help you then, considering you protected one of them?
The Tremere are too useful to the Ventru. That's why they were allowed into the Ivory Tower originally. They act as though they are a pillar of the Camarilla, when really they were a low clan. For a long time called Grey Faces and Usurpers.
well, from what you say, this is a fair descriptor, I suppose.
They're not the only ones, but the only one that affected me personally.
Well, I'm sure you know by now that you will have the support from. Well,
After all,
here,
Saulat and Malkav were brothers.
Is there any way we can help prevent the rumor from spreading to the Tremere?
Oh, I have no doubt it's already spread there. Worry not. I'm more than capable of taking care of myself.
However, you are at the moment keeping a staked Tremere at your haven.
Ah, no, he is at Brandon's Haven, not my own.
Okay, at least that's a plus.
That's where I'm astral projecting from.
Well,
A lot closer.
John has requested that you come with us at the Elysium on Monday. You can tell Brannon to inform the rest of the clan, or ask the rest of the clan, I suppose.
Well, I may not arrive with you, but I will be going.
In any
We
Besides, I
are.
think I pushed Vance's buttons a little bit. That will take time to repair.
that's true, but sometimes we have to put our personal conflicts aside for the best interest.
Greater good.
Yes.
Yes, we have a false prince to unseat.
From what you have seen, do you think we have enough support?
Oh, yes. You'll have the support of Clan Malkavian. Clearly, we have the support of Clan Bruja.
In its entirety.
At least half of Clan Toreador. Clan Gangrel. And Clan Ventru, thanks to Adelaide and Callum's relationship.
Indeed. And thanks to your actions as well.
Yes, that too.
Well, I'm pretty confident about what is going to happen. As for my personal party, so to speak, um,
Yes, Brandon told me he was going to be there to ensure everyone's safety.
I can also rely on the fact that you will not.
I won't be there. I will be keeping an eye on Castiel. I can't risk leaving him alone if Brandon is going to be there and we know that the Red Lister will be out and about. I don't want him popping in if I'm gone.
That's fair enough. Would your child come in your stead?
I can certainly ask Abraham.
Although, having a primogen there might, might not be.
Might be too tempting, but Abraham is more than capable of taking care of himself.
I'll leave it up to your judgment then.
He's older than most on the Primogen Council, with the exception of Theodius. Seriously. Really. Have a snack and hush. But yes, I will ask Abraham if he wishes to go in my stead.
I wouldn't want for little John here to be all by himself there.
John's just like looking at the floor, a bit down.
Well, John and his friend. And he'll look at the bag.
She kind of squeezes
Yeah.
John's shoulder again.
Alex will elbow Arjun a bit.
I am sorry to break our date, dear.
It is fine. It is for your safety. Your safety matters to us more than a
Oh,
date.
not for my safety, it's for Castiel's. I don't want him being taken back there. That's the last thing we need.
We would also like to say we are. I am sorry for asking Diamond behind your back about the rumor.
It's all right.
We just wanted to make sure you are truly safe, at least with support.
She smiles a little bit and then leans down and just kisses him on the top of the head.
If he could blush, he would be blushing, but he can't.
John, just precious.
Oh, shut it. Mm. Have you got a? Did you finally get a date on when your opening will be on?
You will receive the invitation shortly. Worry not.
I hope we could give you and your guests the music they uh, are promised. All this thinking is making it a bit difficult to play lately, but it should be fine.
You just need to relax and ease into it. Don't worry about it. You'll do fine.
He's gonna nod and he's just gonna
With
look
this
back
your
on the floor.
rehearsal, you have pretty good chemistry with the rest of the band, so
Ely seems to like it a lot.
well, I suppose I have to ask, do you want me to try and get anyone on our side? Without revealing too much, of course. And she's looking at Eve.
Yeah, John's also gonna look at Eve.
I think everyone who is going to be on our side is. Clarence will be a bit of a wild card. He doesn't particularly hold much love for either Theodius or Adelaide, so it's going to come down to what he values, traditionalism versus progressive.
Do we know where he stands, generally speaking?
No, as he doesn't hold a vote on the council, it leaves a lot of questions with him.
I suppose we'll wait and see. How about Ely? It worries
Ely, I think, will side with whoever intends on getting Katya back alive and well.
When we said Katya, John's like gonna look at Arjun.
This is not what worries me. What if. Well, I know for a fact that Theodius doesn't care about Clan Tremere, about getting them out safely. I believe he does care about the Red Blister being dealt with, but I don't think he cares about collateral damage.
Oh no, he's.
However, this means that Ely will probably be siding with Adelaide, and I don't know how he would react to that.
Oh, not well, but that simply means we protect her.
Yes, we need to ensure that Ely is safe.
If he tries to harm her at the Elysium, well, it won't take much for myself and Brannon to rip his throat out. Brannon could probably do it on his own.
Yeah, I have no doubt of that.
He's far stronger than I am. Physically, anyway.
He has good reason to as well.
Oh, I know well about his history with.
To be fair, if there's anyone who has earned the right to end Theodius, that's Brannon.
By the way, she doesn't know about what pushed him out of politics. By the way, that was a private conversation with Vance. So she knows him and Theodius have history. Okay, kiddo, go ahead.
Oh, but the thing that pushed him out, I was there though.
What?
For the part of why he was out, I was there. That was before we left.
I think she's talking about herself, like Evie doesn't know.
Oh no, Eve knows. She's
Oh,
with Brannon.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't when after we had left. It was before that he said why he left politics.
Well, he wouldn't have said it in front of everybody.
Well, that's what happened.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that scene.
Yep. But anyways, he's not gonna go into details about it. He's just say that he has the right to end him. But anyway, it will be fun to watch because I believe that not only will Theodius lose his position as prince, but he will also lose his position as primogen.
It's highly likely.
Although, I don't know who else would be eligible. Don't really know the Toreadors in the city.
There are some Ancilla in the city that could take the position.
Anyway,
Adelaide and Theodius are the only two elders, but
that doesn't matter. It's not our problem anyway. I'm
no,
sure
it's not.
Adelaide.
It'll be Clan Toreadors once all is said and done. So I imagine once all this is settled, Prince Darien will want his position back.
I imagine that will be the case. However, will either of them be willing to step down? I mean, he has been heavily compromised at the moment.
Yes, but he has also led this city through one of its darkest times.
I suppose we will see how things go. Who knows? Perhaps Adelaide will be better prince. And
Not nearly as easily swayed by, well, Katya's charms.
true enough. Remains to be seen. I imagine Adelaide will not cater to the more traditional ways as much as Darien did.
No, Darien is far from traditional, dear.
Oh, I know. I think he tries to keep a balance.
Do you honestly think he would have let a Ravnos, an Assamite, and an old clan Zamisi into this city if he was a traditionalist?
Oh, very much doubt it.
There's also the matter of the Giovanni. They're angry.
Why would they be angry?
Vance's new child? They had their eyes on her.
Really?
The night that he saved her from that ghoul?
That was her?
Yes, it was. That night they intended to take her and embrace her.
Interesting.
Vance stopped that from happening. The Dawn is less than pleased.
Well,
That's
the neonates pissed off an entire clan. Impressive.
I have to wonder why though. Ah, damn it,
Ah.
Vance.
Yes, Miss, I believe her name was Roxanne Asaro.
That's gonna be intelligence streetwise.
Intelligence plus streetwise.
Difficulty?
Oh, not just standard diff.
Okay. Please don't botch. 5 successes. Well,
Okay,
if it had anything to do with drugs, it would be 7. But it's not.
it's not. You know that her father is the head of the Asaro crime family,
Hmm.
and that he runs the local human trafficking ring.
Okay, so as you hear, so here's the name, you see that Alex is like immediately shaken by.
But you would also know that Roxy herself is quite the firebrand. She's been arrested several times for protests and
Huh, that's where she looked familiar. Oh man. So from what I'm understanding, the Giovanni want to get their hands into some mm, different kind of dealing.
yes, currently they run the drug and gun rings in the area they wanted in on
I am aware of that.
Roxy's father's business.
Well, if that's the case, we need to find a way to make sure that they get it without getting Roxy.
Well, they wanted her turned and bloodbound. Now, well, Vance has circumvented their plans. Believe that's why he did what he
Okay.
did so quickly.
Yeah, and gained an enemy. Luckily for him, it was done during a time where it can fall between the cracks, so to speak.
Oh, he's smarter than that. Him and Elliot, I'm sure, found a way around the traditions even so.
Oh, I don't doubt it. There are loopholes. That doesn't
There
mean
are.
that
You
doesn't
simply take them out of the city.
exactly. So
When you bring them back,
this doesn't mean that a traditionalist prince would care.
oh no. And Darian has been dealing with enough with the Giovanni as it is.
Well,
My child also has had his issues with them.
well then. Why don't they just get the father?
I think Darian might have been facilitating getting Roxanne embraced, and that has now been, well, royally fucked.
Well,
As repentance for, well, things that occurred with my child.
okay, what exactly has happened with
I'm
child?
not in a place to say. If he wants to tell you, I'll let him tell you when you see him.
Right, just the thing is that it does affect my clan as it is at the moment, and it affects neonates of my clan, whom I wish to protect at any cost.
A neonate and a fledgling, no less.
Fledgling or not, she is a full member of our clan.
Yes, they're quite cute, aren't they? She seems to be softening Vance a little.
Perhaps. Man, I will need to have a talk with Vance.
Oh, he already knows about the Giovanni wanting her, so
Yes, but we need to find a solution to that, and preferably quick and bloodless. We have a lot bigger things to worry about at the moment. This on top of everything, does Brannon know?
about the Giovanni.
About the Giovanni, Roxy, everything.
Oh, yes. There's nothing I don't tell him.
Alright. Well, thank you for bringing it to my attention. I would have hoped that my clan would trust me a bit more, but
I think it's only because, well, I'll say this. I only know because I have eyes and ears within the Giovanni. I was told about what happened.
well, I don't know how to approach this. Should I wait for Vance to tell me himself, or should I just ask him?
I would let Vance approach you.
Will he, though?
If the Giovanni start to come after him, I imagine he will.
If the Giovanni start coming after him, it will already be too late. If there's
Their
anything
plans are already in motion.
you know of those plans,
Some of it. My eyes and ears are not terribly high up the ranks, but they're loyal.
well, I might have some influence around their circles. Probably not the same as Roxy herself, but she's in danger, probably. So if I can do anything, I would like to be informed.
Of course.
And
Right now, I don't know much about the plan. I can talk to my contact later and
and you can be rest easy that I will not tell Vance that what you have told me. I'll wait for him to come to me. And Alex will look to the other two, John and
yes, he'll simply think that, I spied on him again. It was not me spying on him that time.
yeah, I assume you two are also keeping this a secret.
I don't see why I would mention it to him.
I know,
John's gonna do the zipper thing on his lips.
just making sure. Hmm. Well, at least I know his intentions were good, and definitely better with us than with the Giovanni or the girl.
Yes, she's much more of a Bruja than she is a
Hmm.
Giovanni anyway.
Oh yes, the blood is strong in that one.
Not even necessarily the blood. She would have made an excellent Bruja even before.
I
Seriously, dude. Seriously.
fussy puppy.
Oh no, he's not fussy. He's just like right up in my face.
He likes playing Buha too.
Yeah, the bruja baby.
As angry as he gets, I wouldn't be shocked.
Would it be a bad
Anyway, I should
idea
get back.
if we were to try to befriend this person? She seems very interesting.
Well, thank you for your confidence in us, Eve, and we'll be in touch. And you know you have my support and whoever I can influence, so to speak.
She nods and then pats John on the head, and the astral projection just kind of fades away.
Well, I will admit, as much as this purging in kind of bothers me, that's a pretty damn cool trick.
I hope to learn it someday. We hope.
Well, if you keep with his mentorship, I'm sure. Just text before you use it.
Yes, I don't want to. We don't want to. He looks at Arjun to see stuff.
I,
That's the least of your worries, John. Some people are incredibly territorial. Thankfully, I'm not one of them.
but I am.
Well, good to know. Guess it's a good thing our meetings are around my domain and not yours.
Or not.
Will you also be coming to the Elysium, Arjun?
If I came, I would doubt my capability of not trying to kill Marcus on the spot. So no, I won't be coming.
He won't be at the Elysium, I don't think.
Oh, well, in that
I,
case,
as for my part, yes, I wouldn't want you there.
I might come.
But yes, as for the party, I think it would be best if you stayed with Conrad, so if anything happens, you can both come.
He'll nod.
I like to think that we can avoid any unnecessary drama.
Are Elysiums this dangerous? You all are making it sound so dangerous.
Oh, the Elysium will be fine. I mean, unless Theodorus frenzies out of anger for not being picked prince, or he can simply pout. Either way,
Maybe we could play him music to make him less angry.
I don't know about that. His.
Do you guys want to
I'm
come
missing
to?
yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh no, sorry. You're still in character. Sorry, my bad.
Do you guys want to come to insomnia? Apparently. Oh,
That's out of.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay.
let's finish with this and we'll talk about it. But yeah. Anyway, do you still have troubles with your mm, finances, John?
oh yeah, I forgot to do that.
Ah,
Well,
dear. Well, my broker is where he is, so it's not going anywhere. But
He does have a paid for apartment, though.
yeah, that's not the issue. He has laundered money that he needs to, dirty money that he needs to make clean.
Ah,
Yeah,
there,
out of character that. So yeah,
yeah,
so yeah,
there
you
been a
don't want
lot.
to be caught with that. So get on with it, John.
There has been a lot of things happening a lot lately,
I
so
know,
pardon
I
us.
know, but still, it's for your own good.
Yes, we'll do it soon. He smiles.
Hmm. Okay. I think we can go out for a drink if you guys want.
Sure.
Yes, a drink would be best to change the mind.
Yes.
and with that, we can close this scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another scene for Unmask Orlando. See you next time.